Here's the preview.
Press start.
Hello, this is Maya.
Hey Maya, it's me. Man, I can't. They gotta both sound sexy, but they gotta have different voices. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9, 8, 9. Oh shit! Oh shit! Too bad he's going to dinner. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. What? No! No! Say you swear to God! Who the fuck is? No! This bum took her out? Knocked out, right? Chief? Chief! Chief! The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Please! Police! You're under arrest for... This guy? Are you serious? Gumshoe. What an odd name. A lot of people got odd names. Like Mr. Sowit. You got a person say they saw murder. Case closed. This nigga, bro. This guy.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Faye.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Fuck. Whoa, that was a bad pronunciation.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
Please give your court an opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Miss.
His voice is really hard to do.
Mr. Edgeworth, let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls to the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Huh?
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir! My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir! And I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct! Sir!
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir! Let me use the floor map of the office to explain! Sir! The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Lost by blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir! The murder object was a weapon, the thinker found next to the body, sir! It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hands, sir.
No, Detective.
Yes, sir!
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Faye, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir! I had hard evidence she did it, sir! Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed at the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Faye, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Immediately, I arrested Miss Maya Faye.
Why? We had a wicked attendant right here.
Oh, wait. Just because I saw her, I did the go.
The witness saw Miss Maya Faye at the very moment of the murder. This very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh my god, was that the ghost? Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? Yeah, what is this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. Let's begin! As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed the scene. Hold it!
Who'd you say you got a call from?
Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay.
Please continue.
There were already 2 people there. The defendant, Mr. Wright, and lawyer, Ms. Wright. Immediately arrested. Why? He had a witness account describing her.
Who did this?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh?
Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it.
You said it.
Exactly what I said. But what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? There we go.
What? Miss May is suspicious and she's...
I'm in a predicament right now.
Shut the hell up and go.
Please. They said that I need to get my dad, and I need you to act like him.
Why?
Because they're trying to make fun of me, and I'm gonna get flamed if they think that it's not my dad.
Miss Murphy is suspicious and she's sure as a pig, pal. I think. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Yes!
What?
Sorry, I got it.
What if things messed up in my testimony, Your Honor?
Sir! There was something I should have told you first. Sir! Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab results showed that blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor! Why didn't you test about this vital piece of information the first time? Found a memo written on the...
Just because he found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Is this nigga
Are you
serious?
dumb? Fuck! That was bad. That was bad.
Objection!
Hold on. The witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright.
Yeah! The one you had to pull mine too, pal!
Pause. That was horrible. I didn't know they would go through with it.
On it, the words Maya was clearly written in blood.
The victims. Books and in the movies. Are you shitting me? Let's talk about reality, shall we? Especially the name of her own sister. Oh yeah, actually, you got a point, Val.
Stop it right there.
The witness opinion on the matter is irrelevant. Facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused.
Order! Order!
Yeah! Oh, we found it! There's one thing I want you to clarify. You said that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? Couldn't have been possible. You have a backwards detective. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective.
Punk ass black bitch.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Prosecution points being?
What? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Almost immediate. But there was a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. What? What?
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you wanted to say?
Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I failed?
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Ooh, I like this music.
Witness, your name, please.
I'm not doing that. Damn! Oh Lord!
Order. Then the introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, contain yourselves, gentlemen.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
I'm not reading that.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Directly across from the Fade Low.
It was like 9 at night, and I looked at the window, you know, and then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting at the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her! And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Have a little busy with you.
That was unnecessary.
Well, Your Honor.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. This is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Wait.
Yes.
It was like 9 a.m. at night.
May have lived for a few minutes.
And then, oh, I saw a long hair being attacked.
Like dodged to one side and ran away. Huh, let me see this. Oh fuck. Fuck, no, no. What? 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 No! I misclicked! And ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Then the woman dodged to one side. She dodged what? Well, the attack. No, that's not what I meant. Like, which side? She hit her. Why did you look at the Shorty, you know? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That's how a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was she hit her. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Hit her with what? But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. But that's not the question I was trying to ask. Are you telling me the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah, what it?
Oh shit, I did not mean it. Why is autoplay on?
If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
She looks evil. She looks like those people from Pokemon. No one wear clothes like this in this daily basis except her.
What is
Bullshit
that?
attire. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. It looks like Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball. How the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
Still, we don't know if she was just that way on the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her myself. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? I'm not reading that nonsense.
I just didn't know all these trifling details that was necessary, darling. I'm gonna beat your ass when we get home.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
God dang.
Damn.
Let's go.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right, and the girl in the hippie clothes ran right after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. A kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think.
What?
Well, does that?
Yeah, I think you were so detailed that shit gave me an option. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack. Present. Let's see something. Check. So where would the door be? I'm confused. What the oh my god. Like, you're not doing anything! The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock.
Objection!
Miss May, what did you say? It was quite revealing.
Oh my god, I kept glancing over it.
You just said that this statue, the thinker, was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is found guilty of murder. Order. Order! Order! Oh, I lost that voice. Miss May, could you explain? You know, I was thinking about that and I just never thought to question it. I'm so dumb.
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. No, it's not. What? How would you have known?
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. I've caught murders with these questions before. 2 dots? Really? Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Like, what would I have had? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? Because I heard it. Ah! You dumb bitch! What? She's done! She's done! Get the fuck out of here. Not that close. There's no way she could have heard it. It couldn't have rung! It couldn't have rung! It's empty! How could you possibly? Just take a look right now! Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? This shit is empty!
This bitch is empty.
Yay!
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court of this meeting today?
The meaning of this. Oh my god, that was a bad reading. As you can see, the clock was empty and it couldn't have rung. Therefore, this bitch is lying. Fat! Whoa, 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 I may be a lie, but I am not fat! What? The clock is empty as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? That you think I wasn't ready for that? You think I wasn't ready for that? Motherfucker! Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything?
Well, I was listening!
The fuck? That's not the evidence. This is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording between them.
Oh, dear heavens! I'm going to jail!
Order, order!
Oh, he's losing his shit. What did you say? He's done.
If you could, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh?
It isn't working? That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork out, sorry. ...
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
What? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? Got your ass. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Yes? This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Simple. This clock was never in any store ever! A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world! And one of them. And the one that isn't here in police custody? You're done. That corny ass line. I'm not even gonna read that. Oh, excuses are not on sale today. Yeah, just corny one-liners. Yeah, get him out of here. What the? Super Saiyan? Thinks she's bouncing.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter anyways, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law. The witness will remain calm.
She's actually about to tweak. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a Glock?
Who did?
This is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. Miss May held that very clock in her hands.
Mr. Wright, when was this?
When she used it to strike the victim. When else?
Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed my Frey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring.
That's when you... What? What? No! No!
Why are you dumb?
Yes, what, Mr. Lawyer? Tee what? 9 a.m. at night? Shit, I misclicked. He just made a serious accusation against a perfectly... But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Your Honor, I figured it out. There was one other way that she would have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof.
Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock?
Got her ass.
Have a look at this. Found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what the fuck this is!
You were tapping the victim my phrase phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Troubles me even more that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was truly trapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Yes, she did. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Listen to the rest of the phone call. What's up? What's up? What's up? Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. It's a clock! It's made to look like the statue of the thinker. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. The defense demands an answer.
La-di-da-di-da.
Miss May?
What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You will. Sounded like a slur.
It's not fair. All of you keep ganging up on me like that. So in the backers, it's daddy.
Got her ass. Miss May, why did you tap her phone?
Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant?
What? You were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point.
Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Duh! I picked that option for a reason. The wiretap, yes, but that bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. There's no way you could prove any connection. Wait. Oh my god, how does that... What? So without further, but why is he holding the tea?
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business with 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right. I just realized, if she was getting it at 9 exactly, she couldn't have seen the door, the window. I am the head bellboy at that means nothing. No, you missed it. There's one thing. There's one thing you're missing.
Objection!
Come on. Bed making. I wish I could go back to her shit. Requested ice copy. $18 was the charge, as I recall. $18. Two. was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
That was objectionable. What? Yeah, blush.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're supposed to normally mention.
Yes, quite indeed. It was the barista over there, Mr.
What? 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 With a man. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may be the murderer. In the light of new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who was this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. You! Your Honor, as it has just been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
What a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if I was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Absurd, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
September 7th, 2:24 p.m.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Fan? Can lawyers have fans? How does that work? With eyes wide and trembling lips. Okay, buddy. A lead. He's the key. Detention center. Just call it jail. Man, this game keeps getting more and more exciting. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Pavement and do some investigating. Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this, y'all.